I'm here with Judy from the Boundary Specialist. Judy, thank you for being here and congratulations on your award.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
So could you give me a quick overview of your business?
So I'm a psychotherapist and I have been for around 15 years, and I've worked in so many different kind of areas and different client base, so ranging from people who've just come out of prison to people who are suicidal or, just really struggling in their families or their careers, their lives. So obviously after seeing literally thousands of people, I started to research them and look at, what's going on here? Because you can deal with the issue as it comes in, but at the same time, I started to see connections and patterns through it. So what that comes down to very simply is their boundaries, So often we don't know what our boundaries are. We don't even know what they are really. So when you think about boundaries, we learn them from our parents. And, you're going back a generation or 2 generations back. And our parents didn't know what boundaries were, obviously. It's not a thing that people were talking about. So when we're growing up then as adults, we have no idea what that is. And we just kind of get on with life and muddle through. Then things happen, issues happen, relationships break down, our mental health starts to suffer then because of that. So really what I do is I help people to start to look at, what are your own boundaries? And maybe where have they started to have a negative impact on your life? Because if I deal with a client that comes in and will say their relationship is broken down, and I deal solely on that, then they will go away, they'll feel better, but something else will happen, or maybe the next relationship will break down and they'll come back again. Whereas I really work with the client and help them understand how their mind works, their boundaries, their values, so they go away with this skill set that will help them in so many different areas of their life. And all of these things, they might seem like kind of a small thing, like looking at your boundaries, but if you don't know what they are and work with them, it can lead to a lot more severe mental health issues, depression, anxiety, addiction. So really the way I work is a more preventative way. I'll come in and work with whatever issue, but they go away with something then that will help them in so many other areas of their life.
Yeah. Okay, great. And what would you say are the most common issues that your clients come to you with?
I suppose a lot of them will come with anxiety. You can kind of label it as that anxiety or low mood, low self-esteem. And again, a lot of the time it's because they don't realise they feel they're stuck. There's nothing I can do. And they feel they're overwhelmed as well. So everything in their life is bad. And by breaking things down, they kind of learn, I have strengths in this. And then, and work on that and building themselves up.
Yeah. Okay, great. And have you got any future plans for the business?
Yeah, so I'm working on a book at the moment, but it's going to be the first of a series. So the first book is Boundaries, and it'll be like a kind of a workbook style, so where people will get to know what they are and also really what to look out for, because people just don't really realise the things they do, the small little things every day have such a big impact on their lives. So it's like they'll use it and work it through and have it there as a little manual, little journal as well. But then after that I'm going to focus more on business owners and boundaries, because I'm an entrepreneur, but I also come from a business family. And I know that, anyone who's in business will understand that when you're working for yourself and you're in charge of bringing in money and growing that business, you also have a family and a life and a social side and all that. So it can be very, very hard to switch off at 5 o'clock, go home in the evening, because at the end of the day you are in charge of everything. So I work with a lot of business owners to help them, because they don't really have the time to do it themselves either. Help them have healthy boundaries with work and with family life. So, at the next book then after that will be for business owners and entrepreneurs and have healthy boundaries, so they'll have a healthier business as well.
Okay, well Judy, congratulations on that and thank you for being here.
Thank you.